Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. Guess what I'm going to be opening up today? Sam's Bead Box for the month of August. And I'm so excited, I can hardly wait. I absolutely love their boxes, I really do. They always do such an amazing job of curating the beads. And I love their themes too. Every month they come up with a theme and it's always really nice. Now if you're not familiar with Sam's Bead Box, I'll leave a little bit of information down below in the description section of this video, and I'll leave a link to the website as well in case you want to go check it out. And if you go to the website and you think you might like that box, please use the coupon code that I'll leave down in the description section as well. Now before we get started, if you think you might like my content, please think about subscribing to this channel because it really helps my channel and it helps me as a content creator to stay motivated to create more videos for you. Also, if you could leave some comments down below and give me a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate that as well. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. And here we have Sam's Bead Box for the month of August. The name of this box is Coffee Lovers, so that gives us a little hint of what's in the box. Let's go ahead and open it up. Let's take a look. I was a regular at a wonderful coffee shop in my college years. My day often began there with a coffee and a bagel sandwich or a chocolate croissant. I was especially fond of that shop because it felt more than just a place to grab coffee. With its eclectic furniture, blooming plants, and local art, it felt like a charming haven of creativity and comfort. Reminiscing about the shop brings me back to a time of amazing freedom and independence. For this month's theme, Rachel, Sam, and I designed a coffeehouse-inspired palette inspired by the rich, earthy tones of the shop. In the box, you'll find dark roast browns, light latte creams, and pops of warm autumnal tones. It's hard to pick a favorite, but I do especially love the laser-engraved bamboo pendant we custom designed, the coffee bean beads, and of course, all of the Miyukis. I've included a list of items to save for my leather wrap bracelet class on August 25th, 3 p.m. Pacific Time on the SBS YouTube channel. I think SBS stands for Sam's Bead Shop. Hope you can join. I can't wait to see what you make. Share your creations in the Gem Chat group on Facebook with the hashtag Sam's Bead Box August 2023. On Instagram, tag Sam's Bead Shop and Danielle Wicks Jewelry. Well, that sounds really, really cool. Now on the back of the contents, and they always give you the retail value, as you can see. And this month's box, retail value is $85. They also give you the retail value of each item right here on the left. And it looks like there are quite a few items. They always include some candy. I really appreciate that. I love candy. Let me pull the items out. And look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at those beautiful rich colors. And they're very appropriate for fall. We have some leather. Let me go ahead and get organized and we'll go through each item. Here are the first 6 strands. And aren't these colors gorgeous? They're so warm and so beautiful. And I love that we have different size beads. I love that they include small ones like these right here and larger ones and everything in between. I really do appreciate that. Let's take a look at this beautiful gemstone strand. Aren't these gorgeous, guys? Oh my gosh, these are so beautiful. They're listed as hessonite garnet faceted rounds, and they have a gradient effect, as you can see. Well, I'm not sure if you can see it. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but they do have a gradient effect. The color goes from a very dark garnet, like over here on the left, to a much lighter one. And this strand measures 7.5 inches. I love the faceting on these beads. They're so beautiful. They really are. Let's take a look at this one now. These are Druck rounds, and the color is Orange Stone Picasso, and these measure 6 millimeters in size. I love that Picasso effect. The color is kind of like a copper color. It's so pretty. And there are 25 pieces in this strand. Very nice. Let's take a look at these little ones. These are definitely a copper color. They're faceted rounds, and the color is satin copper, and they measure 3 millimeters in size. And there are 38 beads in this strand. I'm going to be tempted to do some bead weaving with these because they're so small. I love them. Let's take a look at these leaves. As you can see, there's a total of 8, and these are called petal leaves, and the color is Desert Opal with a copper wash. They measure 12 by 14 millimeters. Very, very nice. And they're slightly translucent too. And here we have some pinch beads. This strand is pretty long. There are 50 beads in this strand. The color of these beads is cream silk. And they measure 4 by 5 millimeters. I really like working with pinch beads. They're a lot of fun to work with. Let's take a look at these. These are druck rounds and they're 8 millimeters in size. There's a total of 18 in this strand. And the color is dark roast brown silk. They definitely are a very dark brown color. I love them. I love what I've seen so far. Let me get some more beads. Here are the next 6 items. And how cool are these? These are so cool. These are called bronzite puff coins and squares. Isn't that interesting to have both shapes on one strand? I really love that. That opens up all kinds of design possibilities. There are 12 pieces in this strand, so 6 squares and 6 circles. And they're all the same width, whether they're squares or circles. They measure 12 millimeters across, and they're 3.5 millimeters thick. These are so beautiful, guys. Look at that. They're really stunning. They really are. And they feel really good, too. Nice and smooth. Let's take a look at these. These are faceted rounds, and the color is dark leather brown silk, and these measure 3 millimeters in size, and there are 50 pieces in the strand. It's kind of a reddish brown color, I would say. Very pretty. I love that they gave us 2 strands with 3 millimeter beads. Let's take a look at this gorgeous gemstone strand. These are sunstone faceted rondelles, and they're grade A, and they're graduated in size, as you can see. They range in size from 3.5 millimeters to 6 millimeters. So the tiny ones are right here on the end, and then they graduate in size. Isn't that nice? They're so beautiful. Look at the flash as I turn the strand. Aren't they gorgeous? I love sunstone. Let's take a look at these now. These are definitely going to add a pop of color to whatever design you decide to make. They're called fairy tale flowers, and the color is yellow pumpkin silk with a copper wash. They're definitely very puffy, but they're a nice size. They measure 11 millimeters, and there are 10 pieces. Aren't they cute? They're so cute. Let's take a look at these coffee beans. I'm going to thread them on my rod. Here are some of them. It's not all of them. There's a total of 12. But aren't these cute, guys? Look how cute these are. They're so cute. I've worked with coffee bean beads before, but they usually just come in one color. I love that there's a mix here. This mix is called Coffee House Mix, and these beads measure 8 by 10 millimeters. This one here looks like it has a metallic wash in the center. And some of these are reddish and some are dark brown. Very nice. I love these. They're super cool. And this pendant's really pretty too. It's a custom engraved coin pendant. And as you can see, there are some coffee beans there and some leaves as well. And this pendant is made out of amber bamboo. The back has some kind of protective backing that you're supposed to peel off. This is a very unique piece, I must say. I really like it. It measures 27.5 by 31 millimeters. So it's a nice size for a pendant. Let me get some more beads. Here are the next 6 items. And what a variety of shapes and sizes, guys. I'm so impressed. Some of these beads look like they're good enough to eat. They look like candy, especially these heart shapes. Let's take a look at these. These are called Dancing Daisy Coin Focals. And the color is Latte Silk Copper. And I'm not sure where the copper is because I don't see it. I think I have the right item. They measure 18 millimeters across. I'm trying to see where the copper is, but I don't see it. I really don't see it. In any case, these 2 beads are absolutely adorable. I really like them. And since there are 2 of them, you could definitely make some earrings. And let's take a look at these now. As you can see, there are pairs. They're listed as earring pairs, and 4 of them have a heart shape, and the other 2 in the middle are table cut kiwis. The hearts measure 12 by 14 millimeters, and the kiwis measure 10.5 by 13.5 millimeters. I really like these. They're slightly transparent too. Very pretty. And these are cool too. It's going to be fun designing with these. Let's take a look at this beautiful focal. It's called a Dragonfly Shield Focal, And the color is striped light amber mix with a copper wash. I love the transparency of this bead. It's so beautiful. It has the same design on the back. And I love that stripe. Very interesting. It's very, very pretty. You can see the color better with the white behind it. And here we have some saucer spacer beads. The color is bronze luster. And these are tiny. They measure 2.5 millimeters. And we get 75 pieces. I really love using these. I've used these many times and they're so much fun. I usually use them in beaded components. So for example, I might have one bead in the middle and then one of these at each end, but I have used them in stacks as well. They're a lot of fun. And that's a really beautiful color. Let's take a look at these. These are table cut rectangles and the color is striped light pink crystal Picasso. What a long name that is. They measure 8 by 12 millimeters and there's a total of 6 as you can see. Very different as well, very unique. Let me put them on a rod. Here are 3 of them on a rod. As you can see, I put some of those saucer beads up against them. I think these are absolutely beautiful. I don't know why I like transparent beads so much, but I do. But anyways, you can see if you make a beaded component like this, you can place a saucer bead at each end like that. That's what I normally do. But they look nice up against each other as well. Let me just move these over here. And let's take a look at this one now. This one's called an apple flower focal bead, and the color is Sunny Days Mix. It measures 22 millimeters. Let me see how it's drilled. It's drilled through the middle, as you can see. And the striping is a little bit different in the back. I like that. I think it's very beautiful. It really is. I love that copper wash. I'm going to have so much fun designing with this bead. They're all beautiful. I really like this box this month. Let me get some more beads. Here are the last 4 items. Now all of these, except for these 2, are going to be used in Danielle's leather wrap bracelet class on the 25th of August. So don't miss out on that. Like I said, it's at 3 p.m. Pacific time on Sam's Bead Shop YouTube channel. I'll link it down below in the description section of this video. But anyway, these metal components are Tiara cast. We have 2 hoop charms. They're called stitch around hoop charms. I'm assuming when they say stitch around that you would put beads around them, but they're so beautiful, I almost don't want to put anything on them. Let's take a look. I love Tiara cast components. They're always such good quality. Another thing I like about them is that they're made in the USA and they're lead free. And these measure 18 by 23.5 millimeters. Very nice. And this one's really nice too. It's a button, as you can see. It has a shank in the back. And it has an apple flower design. How lovely is that? It's really pretty. It measures 14 by 15.5 millimeters. And here we have some Miyuki 2-hole Telas. Let me put these on the rod. And here are some of them. Obviously, it's not all of them. There's a total of 45 pieces. These are so beautiful, guys, especially this one here. Look at that. I'm not sure if you can see how beautiful this one is. I'll put some on my white dish in a few moments. I just wanted to thread them on my rod so you can see how they're drilled. Each one has 2 holes, as you can see. These are actually a lot of fun to work with, and I'm super curious about how Danielle is going to make a wrap bracelet with these. But I think I have an idea. I've actually used these in wrap bracelets before many times. Let me put them on a dish. And here are some of them. Hopefully you can see the transparent ones. Aren't they pretty? They're so pretty. And these have a very beautiful plating on the surface. These are going to look stunning in a wrap bracelet. And of course we have leather cord. There are 2 meters worth, and the color is warm brown, and this leather cord is 1.5 millimeters thick. That's a really nice thickness. Perfect for wrap bracelets. And the last item are these Miyuki round seed beads. Of course, the colors match perfectly. Look at that. How did they do that? It's unbelievable. I love the way they create these boxes. But anyway, this mix is called Danielle's Coffee House Custom Mix. And there are 6 grams of seed beads in this tube. Really beautiful. So anyway, guys, let me go ahead and arrange everything on my board and I'll show you the entire collection. Well, here's the entire collection, the Coffee Lovers collection. And right now, I feel like taking a trip to my coffee house and ordering myself a nice latte. Don't these beads look delicious? They really do. And when I look at these coffee bean beads, I can almost smell the coffee. I really love this beautiful fall palette. We have so much to choose from, so many different shapes and sizes. We have gorgeous gemstones, beautiful finishes, a large variation of sizes. I think Sam and Rachel and Danielle did a wonderful job this month creating this box. I'm very impressed with it. I hope you like it as well. And if I were to choose a favorite, I think I would probably choose this beautiful dragonfly focal. But I also love these beautiful gemstones, the hezonite garnets, and the sunstone as well right there. I think the entire collection is very beautiful. Let me go ahead and put these away and I'll come back and say goodbye. Are you as impressed as I am? Weren't those beads beautiful? They really were. I love all those gorgeous gemstones. And of course, the check beads are always very amazing in Sam's bead boxes. So I'm going to be super busy designing with those beads. So please come back and check this channel for future tutorials. Thank you so much for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Have a great day and I'll see you next time. Bye.